What's up, family? Welcome back to Truthville, USA. I am Q. I absolutely love the fact that Alvin Bragg is losing his mind right now because the one good thing that he's ever done in his life, well, in his mind, the one crowning achievement is convicting President Donald Trump. That is the one thing he's done right in his life as far as he is concerned. And all his entire career, his entire legacy is focused on this one point. Even though he broke the law to make it happen, he made a promise to his constituents and now he must make it stand. But Donald Trump is saying, hold up, wait a minute. He's saying, according to the Supreme Court, according to this immunity clause, I should not have been convicted. I should have this case thrown out. Judge Merchan has to make a ruling on that, and that's why the sentencing got pushed back to September, mid-September. So the problem is that there was information or evidence put forward that should have never gone forward. Now, they are saying in a 69-page response to try to beg Judge Merchan to not throw this out. 69 pages. I mean, if I was a judge and it took you 69 pages to finally get to the point, I would throw it out on that merit alone. But of course, we know Judge Merchan is crooked as a dog's hind leg, so probably won't happen. But there's a good chance it could. So let me get into this. So in the response, Alvin Bragg says, for all the pages that defendant devotes to his current motion, the evidence that he claims, Donald Trump claims, is affected by the Supreme Court ruling constitutes only a sliver of the mountains of testimony and documentary proof that the jury considered in finding him guilty of all 34 felony charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, it's interesting he said that. So he's saying we didn't present anything that was covered under immunity, but even if we did, it was only a sliver of the evidence that we had against him. It doesn't matter. Even a sliver of evidence, even the tiniest bit of evidence, when you have 12 jurors, you don't know which one of those jurors was affected by that sliver of evidence. And in our system of justice, all it takes is a sliver of doubt in order to get a case thrown out, in order to come back not guilty. That's all it takes. So you can't say, Alvin Bragg, that we only gave him a little bit of information that should have been protected. We only gave him a tiny bit of information that they shouldn't have seen. The evidence was overwhelming. It was just a little bit that was false. So therefore, we should leave it where it is. That's not the way our justice system is supposed to work. And let me ask you this. Do you truly believe that the evidence was that insurmountable that the judge had to then say, hey, I'm going to give you a multiple choice test here for conviction, for a guilty verdict? There's four choices, A, B, C, or all of the above. If you guys agree that he was guilty of A, B, C, then you don't have to agree on what it was. Just, was he guilty of anything? Okay, cool. He was guilty of anything. Or he was guilty of all of it. But you guys just go ahead and you guys sit. Hey, when have you ever seen that? When the jury doesn't even have to agree on what was actually done. They just have to agree that something was a foul and therefore they're going to put him in jail for it? That's ridiculous. And so the information that is in question is the fact that they were given access, the jury was given access to his government ethics form and also testimony from 2 of his White House aides. That is completely covered under immunity. So you mean to tell me that the jury didn't put any weight on the testimony of his White House aides who were forced to testify? I don't buy it. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. I'll see you guys next time. Be blessed.